Alright, welcome back to Eastern Investigations. Last time, we finished with weekends, and then we got kicked away from the investigation, and then we came to the stadium to talk to a witness. We met up with Emma again, and that was nice. She's still here. And also we met the witness, which was Wendy Oldbeck, because of course it is. And now we are messing with a projection that Kay pulled out of her pocket. So that's cool. Let's see what this is all about. Well, we can investigate it and see. According to testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. That's right, but if it's the case, we already found our first contradiction. Huh? What? Where? This is the scene of the crime. There's something missing that should be here. Which evidence shows the missing item. The missing item? Do you mean the pendant? The pendant? Not the pendant. Maybe you're still adjusting the simulation? Yes, that's it. I'm gonna find my bearings and I'll present the contradiction again. I'm not following. Oh. From the adamant through the shoulder. Right? Sure. This is a contradiction. Is something wrong with my recreation? This is the real scene of the crime. Something specific should be here. Think back, how do we deduce that other crime scene was not the real one? Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right? Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts down the witness's testimony. Edgy fool, how can you doubt me like that? You called me a liar. I know what I saw. I saw that victim get shot down. You know, I don't think he's lying, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe another explanation is I think lack of blood. The silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Okay, it's not possible to recreate the face of the killer. No. Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know in the little thief. She has a point. No, I didn't. No, you're fine. Logic. What do we have in logic? Because there'd be no blood if they're in a costume, right? It's not possible that the victim was wearing a costume. So you really think that Mr. Deacon's one of the kidnappers? I think we can reasonably assume there is a very good chance he was. And he was shot while he's inside one of those stolen costumes. Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground. Precisely. No way we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume. I think it'd be pretty easy. We could find some footprints. The problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around. Emma, we need your help. Footprints, huh? I don't know where we get some of those. Emma, I need your help. This is amazing. Just feel the power of science. Footprints. Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints. Finally, expert knowledge in forensics is needed. Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me. My cutting edge detecting kit can find anything. Very well. Please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Find me footprints. Here, I found something. Look right here. I don't see anything. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, hey. These ones were definitely left by a badger costume. Judging by the way the prints are layered, they seem to be the newest. And we conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Right, okay. Great. Okay, in that case, update Little Thief Simulation's parameters. Can't wait to see what we just find out from this new info. Bam. He was in a costume. The victim was wearing a costume when he died. With that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right? See if we can change in accordance with the new information. We're gonna be closer, but now something else has come to my attention. What do you want? Your testimony, naturally. Hear it one more time, if you please. Well, old bag witnessed. Can you say and take the break? It was wet ending. Glanced over, saw the men facing each other. There's a gunshot. Terrifying. Oh no, there was a murder. So, this means Miss Oldsback testimony is a contradiction. Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation. See, I just knew a little thief would be of help. Now let's see if we can pull more info on Miss Oldbag to put in the recreation. For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. Yes. Oh. I see it. I see it. Pronouns, my friends, pronouns. Two men. The person. What? That don't make no sense. If he was in a costume... Well, we know he was, but... How would you know? Two men. How did he know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Ah! Furthermore, a matter I'd like to inquire you about. Very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. Wah! Beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier. Second tier? Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, using the phrase in the metaphorical sense? See your witness is screwed loose in the metaphorical sense. The cushy seats in the second tier reserved for hotshot VIPs. Exactly why I go there now and get a ticket nap. I can see you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up! Be able to see even the victim's costume from the way up there. Well, I know I saw two people. I couldn't really see what they looked like, because they're in this shadow. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. Now when I was young, all the company eagle-eye would like spot a good man. Also, they'd make a... Let's turn an investigation, shall we, Kay? You got it. Okay. William's footprints. Yeah, we can't do the face. You show whether the killer is in a costume. The silhouettes can change in the information I input. The little thief can recreate more than just people. Investigate away. Maybe find even more info with me take an action sim. Alright, so that's a good plan. Looks like they broke the stage down. Oh, yeah, they took it down since then. I guess it means they're done for the day. Maybe it's because different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. No, I don't want to talk to Kay, particularly. I want to go to Logic. It was definitely earlier in the day. That woman's testimony is to be believed. The murder occurred before the stage was broken down. Do you want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief? Yes, if you please. Okay. Oh. Yeah, how does that work? Yeah, the stage, the guys in the... There's clearly a contradiction here. Please stop stealing my lines. Oh, come on, it wasn't that hard to see coming, even for a layman like me. I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at that time. Yes! Yes, I told you I got it. Do you just feel the need to explain everything? Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation. Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. Right, Miss Oldberg? Yes, I mirror it now. The killer was standing on the top of the stage. See, let me update the info from the simulation. Actually, I see it now, and that ain't right either. No, it's not complete. I have an issue with this. Oh, hi. Well, what do we have here? Bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Howdy. Agent Lang, nice of you to join us. What can have you doing on messing my crime scenes? Agent Lang will discover the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium. I see, thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show my appreciation for the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a whole crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy. You too? Sir? What are you doing? Oh, put the stage back up. Okay. There you have it. You see, big boys like me don't make silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course. Even knowing the crime took place doesn't let him off the hook. Why are we... There was a problem with that simulation still. But we're talking to you now. Gosh dang. This is the scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. Then when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's true what your little recreation showed. How far we go to exclude Officer Meekins of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun. But even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. You see, thank you for interceding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yanguratsu, the Raven of Legend. Fortunately, your conclusion's yet to be tested, so let's see how well this holds up. Spoilers, it don't. It really doesn't. Because this is the problem I had. He couldn't have shot him from up there because the wounds don't match up. Because he was shot in the abdomen through the shoulder. It don't work.
Objection!
I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that the recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible. Huh? Why not? Call Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located. Actually, I didn't get that good of a look. Oh, well done. Bullet entered Mr. Deacon's evident area and exited his right shoulder. It's more consistent with the angle shot from beneath the victim. Yeah. Then, yes, a recreation of the victim being shot at an angle from above. A clear contradiction. You're just coming to your own conclusions. Now, this one point is one flaw. The second prayer and recreation. The killer and the victim locations, they're different. Yes, the location, the killer, and victim were wrong. Ha, I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on the stage, who was being shot by the killer. Yeah. This is what happened. It also explained the positioning of the gunshot wounds. But then, what about the footprints? Its footprints don't lie, we can assume then the killer also wore a costume. Okay, I'll try using that data instead. Okay. Turning with the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That'd be the most natural conclusion. When you agree, Agent Lang? Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Master Meekins of the crime. Another bit of proof. I say you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The marks are indicative of the blue Badger-mobile. This story Officer Meekins told about the shop on wheels against someone just a lie. He drove the blue Badger-mobile here and committed the murder. Then he uses the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild West area. You believe he moved the body with the car? That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us the way he did it. Three-tired tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badger the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? I mean, there was the other one. There is the other pink Badger car that's also right here. But as far as evidence, though... Let me press this. 3 tire marks. I would agree that the blue Badger has 3 tires. Of course, the only thing in them. In this park that can make those 3 marks is that roving shop. You're forgetting that there are in fact 3 of them. Can't simply ignore the pink and proto-Badger mobiles, Agent Ling. Not so fast. Of course, I didn't say it couldn't be either of those 2. But I see no reason to drag them into this just to overcomplicate things. Sorry, Officer Meek and told, but the shop on wheels, just a lie, drove the thing. She still claimed the tire marks belonged to the blue Badger mobile. Must have arrived on the scene after the ground had come wet with rain. Officer Meekins committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage. Besides the Badger-mobile, there are other ways the body could have been moved. Okay, that's just going off a different tangent. How would it look like? Only the Badger-mobile and the Ting's body were in the garage. See, that's proof. I wanted to look at that place to be only logical conclusion. However, my parents tell me that the truth is usually not so easily found. There's some sort of problem with Agent Link's statement regarding that scene. I think the only thing this car was selling was death, not dreams. Well, if what Agent Link turned out to be true... I mean, no. I mean... if you look at it, like... those tires wouldn't be as clean as they are, right? Is that... that seems sound to me. Give it a shot. Objection! Yeah. Sorry, Agent Ling. That's just an impossible tale. And why is that? Those harmers cannot be left by Officer Meekin's blue Badger-mobile. Look at the car would have told you so. Look at the wheel, it's clean. Take a look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. Yeah, this car had come to this backstage area and left those tire tracks. The lack of mud on those tires stands out as very clear indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badger-mobile? Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the tech to your seats. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there's yet one more roving store as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto-Badger? That's right, there's one other parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a Proto-Badger-mobile. Legend Lang says you find this proto bedroom will be a post-haste. This will be some sort of criminal evidence in it. H. Hey, did you hear something? Oh. Oh. What? Hey. My friend, hello. Help me. Oh, no, he passed out. Are you alright? Well, this is something. It's like the way you found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground. Got lost. The kidnappers... What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. You see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but one was a woman. A woman? Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. You both take your sunglasses off at the same time. Now you're gonna get out of my crime scene and I'm gonna get you rough. Again. You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. Oh, no, not you. You're very important witness for my case. Not about to let you get away that easily. Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for you. That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper? Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not gonna rough either of you up. I'll give you my word. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Do you cooperate? Fair maidens. By you, little rascal. You still know the way of the woman's heart. Lang says, best of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever. Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy smithy sayings. Let me get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving my statement. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves to speak. Mr. Edgeworth, we will leave. See you later. Goodbye. To be continued. If it has to be, I guess. Alright. So I guess we found our kidnapping victim. He escaped. And that's cool. Also, one of the kidnappers was a lady, and I have no idea who that could be. Maybe it was his girlfriend? Maybe it was all a setup. I don't know. Anyway, when we come back next time, we'll continue on and see where we go from here, because we got information and the kidnapping victim is okay, because he made it out by himself. So that's cool. Anyway, until next time.